y'all, most of my subscribe and save order from Amazon just got here. Again, I talked in a previous video, if you need a couple of items, but you don't want to hit that $35 minimum charge for a free delivery from a store and things of that nature, Amazon does seem like a good place. Now, there is sometimes you're going to pay a little bit higher of a price because you're actually having it shipped, but y'all, the shipping is free. Now, if you can get shelf-stable items and things like that through maybe Walmart delivery, where it's actually shipped to your house and it's no minimum order, I suggest you can do that as well. But with that being said, we were completely out of minced onion. Unfortunately, my son Philip does not like fresh onions and things like chili, which drives me insane because I love, love, love my onions. But with that being said, we did get a huge container of minced onions. And I mean, it's not like huge, but it's a good size, y'all. It's like, it's good. Anyways, this was like $6.89. So we did get those back in stock, and I'll have to restock and overstock those because we do go through them quite a bit when I make chili homemade. Now, I'll make Philip's with meat in it, and Philip and Danya's and Jessica's with meat in it. Mine I'll make without meat and be able to use real onions. A product that I've been wanting to try, and this was $3.30 per container. So when I go ahead and round all this up, this was just basically $27. So not very much for $27. These are the old El Paso pockets, and they're really hard to get at my store for some reason. They're constantly out of stock. We've even checked on the international aisle, and I believe there's eight pockets per pack. This would be good for my burritos. Instead of having burrito bowls all the time, I could just stuff my beans and cheese and rice and tomatoes and lettuce in here, but it's also good for the kids as like a soft taco option. So I did buy 2 of them, hoping the kids would like them. I don't think there's a reason why they wouldn't like it, but just in case, I am going to be picking up next month some tortilla flour. I'm going to look a little bit more into it before I do that to see if maybe that's an easier option for me to make homemade tortillas, because I've made some, the kids didn't quite like them. Sorry about the countertop, it's a little bit of a mess. We gotta get it cleaned up today, y'all. We went to bed really, really early last night. 2 cans of chili with beans. This is just to get the kids through a couple of days. Most of the times I do make 7 quarts of chili at one time, and then I will freeze it. I am going to learn how to can chili as well myself. These cans were $2.19 a piece. Y'all, this better stop. This is Miracle Whip. Now, I was just watching over on Midlife Misadventures, and y'all, I love, love, love their channel. That's Amy and Ashley. And she used a immersion blender, which I don't have, but I have one in my Amazon cart for just under $14. Really good reviews on it, and I'm going to pick up one. But she taught us how to make mayo from scratch. And y'all, I kept forgetting that I could make mayo. It's just a version of 1 cup of oil that is not going to take on the flavors of food. So she used Wesson oil, vegetable oil, and I've just got regular vegetable oil in stock. She used 1 whole egg. She used just a very small amount, I believe, of lemon juice, which I don't have yet, but I'm going to get it. And I want to say it was either, I think it was just a little bit of salt, I believe. And she used an immersion blender and made her own mayo so much cheaper. And in the past, we've done that, but I have just totally lacked on remembering how to do it. And I just watched that video in my feed the other day. This is Miracle Whip, y'all. This is just a small container of Miracle Whip. This is $4. $4. Miracle Whip and mayo have gone up so much in price. It's ridiculous. This is basically for Jessie to make with her deviled eggs. And that's pretty much all she uses it for. So with that being said, I don't know if there's a different version to make Miracle Whip versus mayo, because there is like a little zing or taste to it. I think the other thing she may have put into that is maybe a little bit of vinegar. I'll actually link her video down below in the description box in case anybody's interested, to cut the price of their mayonnaise down, because mayonnaise, Hellmann's mayo, is expensive, y'all. But so is Miracle Whip. It's not even a joke anymore. It's really gotten super duper expensive. So I'm going to go back to making homemade mayonnaise, and I will see what I can do to kind of make it have that zingy taste, to see if I can find a recipe for homemade Miracle Whip. So yes, a little over $4 for this little bitty container. I want to say it's like 15, 16 ounces. I did buy a 4-pack also of beef ravioli. My kids have been missing this for a long time. Our local Aldi was out of it for quite some time, and our local Walmart sells it for over $1 a can now. Now, if you buy it in the 4-pack, you do get it cheaper. I got it cheaper as well here. I believe this was $3.68 for a 4-pack. But y'all, that ain't very many meals. That's one for Jessica, one for Philip. Dinah doesn't really like it, so this is like 2 lunches, y'all, for 2 days for 2 kids. So not very much here. Yes, very expensive pricing, but if I were to have to do it through Walmart, I may have gotten a little cheaper, you know, to be real honest, because I could have just used the ship and bring it to my house versus the quick delivery, or having to pay $35 to have a delivery fee waived. But y'all, I've been having some problems. I did show on my prepper side, I had severely damaged canned goods that were delivered to me from Walmart. And when I say really bad damage, some of them were almost split in half. It was so bad. And I've been having a lot of problems with Walmart delivery when it comes to the shipping side of things. Not the actual delivery, but the shipping side of things. Getting dented jars, cans, things of that nature. So that's why I didn't want to swing to that side this time around. And this is all in my subscribe and save. So we'll let you know how we do like these little pockets. I think they're just going to be awesome. Also, you can make homemade pockets from them, like pizza pockets and things like that, versus spending the gargantuan amount that you're paying now for Hot Pockets is getting ridiculous as well. Also know you can always make them homemade, and there's so many different recipes out there for them. So, y'all, that's what we got. $27. I'm still waiting for the Tim Hortons K-Cups to get here for Danya for school, and those moved over to a Wednesday delivery. So we're going to wait a couple extra days, because at her school right now, they're charging $2 for a K-Cup. Are you, like, joking me? She could take these in and charge $1 a piece at that rate. But anyways, with that being said, K-Cups are on the way. They're the Tim Horton K-Cups I got for her to finish her out for September, so I don't have to give her $2 to buy a K-Cup at school. We do have K-Cups here, but I'm not going to have her taking my reusable K-Cups because she'll lose them, and then I don't want to have to replace those because I use loose leaf coffee for my Keurig at home. So anyways, that's what we got. Questions, comments, concerns, suggestions. Always remember, you look around at different sites, different places to get some groceries if you just need a small amount, but you're not looking to get a delivery charge and you're having problems with shipping items that come to your house through things like Walmart shipping, because damaged goods are not good either, because that's not a good quality to have coming into your house. So anyways, we're out. We'll catch you in the next video. Until then, Without Limits is gone.